So when you sizing your tips, what you want to go through is find a nail that you think will fit, and you're going to match it from each side, from sidewall to sidewall on the nail. If it go from sidewall to sidewall and it's the perfect fit, it lines up with the sidewall. And you know, this is the sidewall on the client's nails. And these are the grooves in there. And these are the sidewalls. And so you want to make sure that this nail tip fit from sidewall to sidewall without you applying too much pressure to the nail tip to force it down to fit. Because if you have to force it down, what's going to happen is it's going to end up cracking in the middle, and it's going to also irritate the client because it's going to be pulling on the client nail, and we don't want that. So this is the perfect fit right here, which is a number 7. But let's demonstrate one that's too little and one that's too big. So if it's too little, which this is too little because I'm having to apply too much pressure just to make it fit over there. And it still don't even fit all the way on this side because you still got that space right there. But it fit on that side. And it still don't fit all the way. I would have to pull it down too far. And you don't want to glue this down too far on the nail. You only want to glue it down at the tip from sidewall to sidewall. And if it's too big, then it'll go over the sidewalls, which will cause lift. And it will cause lifting. And your alignment on your fields will be off. So, and then another number 7 for this one. Now, when you gluing on the tip, and let me show you the difference between a full wheel tip as well. We grab a full wheel. So this is a full wheel tip. This is more for press-on nails and nail repairs and stuff like that. And this is a half wheel tip. This thing right here is called a wheel. Right where you glue the nail tip on the nail, that is called a wheel. And this is a full wheel. When you can make it a half wheel tip by cutting it off like that, excuse me. And then this is a half wheel tip. And that little clear little you know, square space right there is the wheel on that. Right there. So now what you want to do is never, where are your nail clippers? Right here. Let's clip this off. So you don't want to never put your glue on the nail, on the finger like that, because that's cross-contamination. If the client has something, you know, it can end up getting on this, and then you'll disinfect. I mean, you'll, you know, end up giving your clients whatever it was on this client nail if they had something. So you want to always place it in the middle of the wheel and then rock it outwards to get glue all over the wheel. And you only want glue inside that rectangle that's in there, which is the wheel. And now you want to do the stop, rock, and hold method to glue on your nail tip. So what you'll do is stop it at the first line where that wheel at, right there. Stop it at the 45-degree angle. Rock it on, because this prevents the air bubbles in the nails. You want to rock it on, and then you want to hold it for 5 to 10 seconds and to let it dry. And if white spots and stuff like that appear, then they want you to take it off and put it back on again. But we're not going to do all that right now. But the way you can take it off is you will just soak this in acetone and then pull it off, because it'll get real weak real quick. Because it's just a nail tip that's plastic. And so now, let's let you try it. And if you do the stop, rock, and hold method, it allows you to glue the tip on straight as well too. You want to glue it on from sidewall to sidewall. And I use gloves when I do nails, because for one, it'll stop you from messing up your nails. And for two, you know, you can just be safer. Yes, you did really good.
a little bit of weight.
Yes. There you go. Want to always make sure you close your containers when you're done using them. See, that's the perfect size fit.
Mm-hmm.
And so now what you want to do is trim the nail tip. Now, what you want to do is imagine how the length or whatever that you want your that the client want their nails, and you want to cut it longer than that, because once you start the file on it, it's gonna, it's gonna get shorter anyways. So what we're gonna do like a medium square, and then we're gonna go ahead and do all of these now. So now that before we do anything else, I'm gonna let you go through and prep all of those nails. And I'm gonna let you look at the steps too, so you will know which step goes next. And let's use our file instead of the drill to file the nails with. So just do each step all the way until you get nail tips on all of them.
Okay.
And let me get some of this stuff out of your way, because you do want to keep your area as clean as possible. I'm just showing you everything